if it is making those SOPs, it's because you know that if you make those SOPs, you don't have to do those things anymore, which gives you time and space to do those other income generating activities. You're listening to the Unapologetically Unstoppable podcast. It's about going deep into who you were made to be and following that, no matter what. Where your calling is in the front seat and fear, well, it's trying to stop you, but fuck that guy. And getting the tools and tips to become unstoppable. I'm your host, Jeanette Peterson, where not too long ago, I had to find my calling. Here, you'll hear from me and other online experts on how to discover your calling, the steps to make it happen, and how to monetize it. I believe when we're unapologetic about our calling, we become an unstoppable, expansive force. So let's get started. Hey girl, hey. So, what do you think about time versus money? Can we talk about that for a second? I feel like money and time are two things that people use as what they desire in life, right? Either they want more time, or they want more money, or they want more money so they can make more time, or they want more time so they can make more money. It's either time or money, right? Everybody wants time or money. Which one is it for you? Which one is more important to you? For me, it's time because I've got littles. Like, I want to spend as much time as I can with my littles because it doesn't matter how much money I have, I'm not going to get that time back with them. So when I'm creating my business, I am really intentional about the things that I do and the time that I spend in the business, right? I think we talked a little bit about that last week with our non-negotiables, but I do want to talk about like our family and our relationship with our home life versus our relationship with our work-life balance, if that's a thing, with time and money. Okay, let's talk about that. So let's talk about what pieces of life will be on your social media. Are you going to share everything? I want you to think about this. Okay. These are going to be in the journal prompts that it's connected to this podcast episode. Go to the podcast episode. You will see it there in the description, yada, yada. These are the journal prompts. What pieces of life will be on social media? Do you want to share everything? You can. I follow Mindy Kaling. She was Kelly in The Office, and I think she's hilarious. And she's got kids, and I have never seen her kid's face. Super famous, does not show her kid's face. I've seen her, I don't even know if it's a girl or boy, actually. I think it's a girl. I've seen her daughter in Halloween costumes and different things and different parts of her life, but I've never seen her face. I have no idea what she looks like. And she's unmarried, so I think it's BJ Novak's baby, but that's a whole nother story. What areas of your life are you going to share on social media? Do you want to share your kids? Do you not want to share your kids? Do you want to share your husband? Do you want to share medical things? Do you not want to share medical things? These are things that you need to think about on your social media, what you want to share. For me is I will share my kids in small pieces. It's mostly not about my kids. If you go to my social media, you know that I have 2 girls, I have a husband that's white, and we like to do things outside as far as family life goes. That's it. I mean, I'm not going to tell you all their deep, dark inner secrets and what they like to do on the week. That's none of your business. No offense. That's none of your business. My social media is about me, my space. Okay, let's go back to that. It's my space. So what is your social media going to look like? Okay, question number 2. What are you willing to do to make money or make more time? Are you willing to outsource things? Are you going to hire a VA for a couple of hours a week to get rid of all those menial tasks that take you hours that you're not good at and don't care about, but somebody else can do it in an hour's time and they're really good at it and they love it? Or is that too much money for you? What things are you going to spend time on? What things are you willing to do? Basically, what are you willing to do in your business and what things are you not willing to do? We've got a program that we use. It's called Dubsado. And one of the first things that as we were delegating things off, I told Allison, I was like, I don't want to ever be in Dubsado again. I don't want to do any client this part. Ew, don't want to do it. And she was like, that's fine. I don't mind doing that. I was like, well, we can hire somebody. She was like, no, I actually like doing that part. And I was like, cool. I don't want to do that. And for her, it's like tech. She's like, I don't want to do any tech. I can't. It takes me way too long to wrap my brain around. I don't want to do any of that. And I was like, all right, I can do that. I can do that. So I did that when we were first starting out. So what are you willing to do and not do for your business? This is not a love and like thing. This is just like, all right, I will do this for this period of time. This is on my to delegate list, but right now I'm going to do these things. Okay, 3, what hours do you want to work? I was reading something the other day and they were talking about how many hours they work and what their income level was. And some people were only working 4 to 5 hours a day, 4 to 5 days a week. Yeah. Bout it. I am not going to work when my kids are home. I only want to work 4 to 5 hours a day, Monday through Thursday. And Monday is a CEO day. We doing CEO activities. Friday is like, I'm going to go get my nails done or my hair done or something done. But that also includes anything that I want to do for my business. So that means that I have to be very intentional with the time that I have to do the things that I need to do in that short period of time. So what hours do you want to work? And this means that your business might not grow as quote unquote fast as you think that it should, but it's also intentional. You're also intentionally doing these things to make a better business later. Next question. What is an income generating activity for you? What brings in the bacon? What is that thing? For me, I think what brings in the bacon is showing up. Showing up on social media, talking in different Facebook groups, and this podcast. Me showing up, being authentically me, in the places I like to show up, how I like to show up is what makes me money. Those are the things that make me money. I don't think having SOPs make me money. I don't think planning calendars make me money. I don't think being in different classes makes me money. I think actually showing up, talking to people, getting to know people makes me money. Those are my generating activities. I love doing those things because I know that when I meet people that connect with me, that like me, that I like them, and we have a real, legit conversation and we have a real legit, relationship, then I can serve them and then they also pay me. The rest of it to me is like, I don't really care about any of those things. I don't care about those things. So what is an income generating activity for you? And it might be making those SOPs. It might be for you. I'm just saying what works for me, right? So if it is making those SOPs, it's because you know that if you make those SOPs, you don't have to do those things anymore, which gives you time and space to do those other income generating activities. Or maybe you're selling SOPs. Sell your SOPs, girl. People always want to know how people are doing things. I mean, I don't know why. It's like even me. It's like we need to see how people are walking through this so we can decide to do it their way. And then we go off and do our own thing, but we have to go through it somebody else's way first to be like, okay, yes, I can do this my own way. right? It's like we all learned how to walk the same way, and now we can all walk however we want to. Some people walk with a gangsta lean. Some people walk very quickly. Some people walk very squarely. I don't know, but we all learned technically how to walk the same way, and then you do your own thing afterwards. So I really want you to think about this week, money versus time. What is my thing that I'm more in tune with, that I care more about? Is it money versus time? And money is just a tool, right? It's not even a thing. And time doesn't exist. It's cyclical and never ending and bending and blah, blah, blah. But what matters more to you? So think about those things. Remember to get the download in the notes, the show notes, to do your journal entries. Oh, and find me on the grams, girl, because I need more friends on the grams. I need you to be my friend. So I will talk to you later. Bye. Oh my goodness. Now, I know you're ready to take this to the next level. So what you need to do is go to Facebook, join a community of badass, unapologetically unstoppable women at the Unapologetically Unstoppable Community. And you can find me on the grams at Jeanette.Peterson or at Peterson and Bell. This podcast was created by me, Jeanette Peterson, and Allison Hartman. Our producer is the Amy Williams. Talk soon.